On force training system here in StressVest, and essentially what we've done is we've added a pain penalty to a laser engagement system. So we only reward hits to the center mass. So this is our vest receiver here, and with the vest receiver here, we're not going to reward any hits to the shoulder area or that. Just like on the range, we call it a living range, we're only going to reward hits to here. So for the role players, we can put the belt just on vibrate. So when the belt's going to vibrate, one hit, one vibration, the role player knows him or her have been hit center mass, and then they respond appropriately. For the students, we can put it on shock, and you can see here we've got electrodes here, and suddenly we have a pain penalty with haptic feedback for the student. So if a student is hit in this center mass incapacitation area, the student is going to get a pain penalty depending what the instructor has set it to, and there's 5 levels of pain penalty. 1 feels like a bee sting, 5 is a lot more intense. There's other really cool things with the StressX Pro belt. We've got some advanced training modes. For example, injured officer mode, where once you've been hit the first time, if you're set to pain penalty 3, you will continue to get a shock for the next 10, 20, or 30 seconds, depending what the instructor has set it to randomly. And there the goal is to teach your officers to be goal-oriented, continue the fight. We've got move to cover modes, where again, if there's a scenario where you have a student standing in the threshold of a door and they're not moving, each successive hit will get more painful to motivate them to move. We've got some really neat accessories as well. We've got head sensors, which records hits to the upper facial region. We got side panels, incapacitation shots to the sides. We've also got training IEDs. So with the training IED, we've got the Sim Blast pipe bomb. It's a tripwire. Uses a 209 primer. When this is detonated, we have a device, the multifunction IED adapter. We attach this sensor to the tripwire. So if we had this in a wall outlet, for example, we got the pipe bomb in there, we've got our sensor in here, and this is tripped and detonated. It'll activate all stress vests in the preset kill zone that the instructor has set it to. So if they're all set to injured officer mode, pain penalty 3, they'll all be hit instantly if they're in that particular kill zone. And again, continue to fight, goal-oriented, and continue to move on. With the training weapons, we've got everything from dry fire CO2 to a blank fire system where we've partnered with UTM. So we got conversion kits with lasers there. You can use blanks to get the most realism. We've got dry fire 2 and CO2 kits. So we've partnered with the best of the best in terms of training firearm accessories. The website is www.stressvest.com, and that's StressVest in particular. We're the same company that came out with the shock knife 15 years ago, which can also be seen through our other company, SETCAN, which is Stress Exposure Training Canada, www.setcan.ca.